number of men arrested in Cape Town at the weekend will appear in court this morning. It's still unclear whether the arrest has any connection to the murder of hip-hop artist Kiernan AKA Forbes. Forbes was gunned down outside a Durban nightclub last month. Police have refuted claims they are linked to the murder, calling them misleading. Their lawyer says they've been held without charge since Sunday. Dasen Thathiah has more on the story and joins us now. Good morning, Dasen. You know, the details surrounding the arrest of these four men, very sketchy. We know that they were arrested in Cape Town, brought to KZN. What that at the very least reveals is that this is the area in which, or jurisdiction, where a crime was committed. But we don't necessarily know what crime. Could it be the killing of AKA?
That's exactly the type of questions that we've been asking since over the past few days. In fact, we've been trying to get responses from the SAPS, both here and in the Western Cape. We've been talking to the NPA, and I promise you it is the absolute strangest thing. It's been so difficult to extract information from those official sources, even if this matter is not actually linked to AKA's murder. You know, I did say to police that we need to treat this as any other case, and if we make an inquiry, we should be informed of what's actually happening. But what I can tell you now is that a short while ago, I spoke to advocate Annelien van den Heever. She's representing those four men that were arrested in Cape Town, and I think we must clarify this point. So what we know as fact is that there were these men that were arrested in Cape Town. They were then brought to KZN. They arrived here yesterday, very early in the morning, and they are being represented by advocate Annelien van den Heever. You know her name because she's dealt with a number of high-profile matters previously.
Yes.
She's just told me a short while ago that 3 of her clients have been released, and it's just one of them that now remains. They think that he might be appearing a bit later today, but she's not even clear on what charges. She says that when she was trying to follow up yesterday, there was a problem with the CAS number, which ultimately would link the accused to whichever crimes they had allegedly committed. And as it stands now, just a short while ago, she says she was still trying to sort out that issue to get more details. Her stance is that her clients had been detained unlawfully since their arrest this weekend, and she insists that they should have actually appeared much sooner because of the 48-hour delay. But some of the police officers that we've been talking to said that, that's a bit of a grey area because the jurisdiction is here, as you mentioned, and that 48 hours should technically only begin when they arrive in this particular jurisdiction. So as it stands now, we are waiting to see what happens in court when that last remaining suspect appears.
All right, at least there's a bit of clarity there, because Section 35 stands on the Constitution. It should be 48 hours. But when you bring up that point that they mentioned, that taking them from Cape Town to Durban, they are of the view that the 48 hours would only start once they have reached Durban. Dasen, we'll have to leave it there for now and catch up with you a bit later on. That's our reporter, senior reporter Dasen Thathiah, who's monitoring that particular case. It seems now there's one individual who's still arrested, set to appear a bit later on today.